Okay, so, hey everyone, Zay again. It's been 2 weeks since the last upload. Been trying to, get at least one video out every 2 weeks right now. Maybe faster if I, can plan some things out better in the future. But for right now, I actually wanted to take this time to practice my anatomy and body construction. I spent the last couple of days, well, not every day the last couple of days, but every couple of days over the past week watching some videos. It's this one in particular from a channel called Line Sensei. I'm sure you've seen it crop up. If not, I'll pop it on screen right now. But I figured why not just chill and practice that. I've prepped 3 different poses. Let's see here. We have this one right here. This one of a character from Zenless Zone Zero, and then another one I just found. I wasn't really for sure if I wanted to do real pictures or other art or construction. I wasn't really sure if it mattered, so I kind of just mixed it up. I was gonna throw in some male characters in here, but I haven't actually watched a video on male body anatomy yet. That's next, so I figured I'd wait, save that for another day. But, yeah, I suppose we'll just get right into it. Now that I actually have to do this, I am a little nervous, but screw it. Don't care. Alright, so I guess we should start with trying to get the curve down, huh? Well, no, we'll do the head first. See if I can. Oop, I need to raise the size of my brush real quick. I made my canvas very large, so I'd rather have smoothing off, if I'm being honest. I don't really want to become reliant on it. But, yeah, I suppose we'll just kind of get right into it. From the video I watched, the body, he kind of split up into 5 equal segments. So the head takes up about, or the first circle of the head takes about 3/5 this first one. Neck there. That's probably fine. Put a little line there to split after. And I guess let's just go ahead and kind of work on the egg shape of the torso. Now, I don't necessarily plan to have a excellent commentary for this or anything, because I'm very much still just trying to learn. So maybe I should just talk about what I've been up to. So it's currently, what time is it? It's probably like 4:30 in the morning for me right now. I don't actually have my phone on me to check. But I've been sitting the past couple of days just trying to think about what I wanted to do for a video. And I figured just some casual sketches would probably be fine. Nothing crazy. Nothing we're gonna finish and render. Just some sketches. Get the crappy part of what we're gonna do out of our system. Honestly, should I move the shoulder back? That's probably fine. Elbows at waist level, hands kind of at hip level. I'm gonna do some boxes to represent the hand for now. The other arm there. And I'm just kind of doing this in red first to get the general shape down. Honestly, I should probably, it's kind of straight there and then a bit curved there. Could maybe move the knees higher up, but it's fine. We can adjust it if need be. Do I probably shouldn't have done the foot before that, but that's okay. Could probably afford to make the foot triangle a bit bigger because we want it hidden. Or hiding, I should say. The other one. But yeah, just kind of thinking about what I wanted to do. I've been off the past 3 days. Doing some stuff around the house. Nothing crazy. Playing some Call of Duty here and there. Black Ops 6. Played the campaign for that. That was really fun. And the Cold War campaign. I like binged them in 2 days, and that was very enjoyable. Can move the knee up a bit higher. Now, as for the cheek, her head's like kind of at an angle. I want to say a bit like that. Right? Kind of like that. With like a almost horizontal kind of look. Circle of it there. I'm not going to go too detailed in red right now. I just kind of want to get the basic skeleton down because we're going to go back over it in blue. What else have I been working on? I actually have... I don't know if I'm going to make a video on it anytime soon. But I started a little music project that I am going to upload at some point. So this is kind of interesting. I've not actually drawn from this angle before, so the shoulder just kind of comes back in there. Yeah. Okay, so shoulder blade there. But yeah, so started a little music project thing that I want to have done by March. And there is a reason for that. If you can think of anything that happens in March, you might know what it is. Or might know what it will be related to. But it's a little something I'm working on. A little, we'll call it a cover album. Of a sorts, I should say. Kinda gotta do better on the elbow here. I really don't want to spend too much time on this because it's just supposed to be a sketch to kind of learn how to structure this stuff. So I got like some fingers that come up in there. I'll make that kind of be the thumb. The inside of the wrist is there. That's probably fine. That's probably okay for now. But yeah, no, got a little music project thing I'm working on. I have a demo for one song done so far. Ooh. So it's weird. Her, like, cheek is, like, kind of curved there, but there's also, like, a inside of the where the eye should be, like, over here. If that makes sense. Hold on, let me show you. It like curves in and then down and in again. So what, like kind of like that. That's probably good. I was gonna kind of show the back of the head, but I guess where it's turned, you don't really need to. Then let's see here. The chest into the breast, kind of. That doesn't really look like right. I think with the angle I kind of drew it at, you almost don't see it. Do you? I guess I'm also just not drawing the clothes, so things are a little different. We don't need to go super crazy. Kind of flares out and back in. But yeah, no, working on a little thing. I might post about it sooner rather than later. I don't really like the way that foot looks. That's a little better, I guess. And then the legs kind of behind it. Ew, that looks weird. I'm kind of rushing this. Probably shouldn't. It's also at a different angle. Probably just need to draw like kind of like the curved line there. Nose too high up, maybe. Ooh, nose too low that time. What do we want to do? Like a little smug? Ooh, a bit much. That's probably good enough. Wow, that looks way worse without the... I wonder if I should try just doing it in one color. Nah. We'll leave it as is, I guess. It is practice after all. It doesn't need to be perfect. I can just learn from my mistake next time. I need to actually go back and watch the video that I studied for this, because I took notes in my physical sketchbook, but let's go ahead and hide these layers. We'll make 2 new ones, or just 1 new one. We're just gonna move on to pose 2. I'm not trying to do anything crazy right now. Okay, so this one's gonna be a little weird because there's some like foreshortening and it's like in perspective, so the 5 segments may not help me as much, or it might. I guess we should just start with torso or head first. Let's try the torso first, I guess. I'll just do like a box, and then big circle for the head. Should the circle be bigger? Probably. For expressions, kind of like down. We'll do like another rounded kind of box there. Now, you're supposed to make the shoulders about 1/3 the size of the torso height, but considering I don't really have that right now, we're kind of just gonna have to guesstimate it. I think this shoulder right here is lower down than the other, or maybe they're both just kind of low in general, but still kind of in line. Then I guess let's just go ahead and try to alright, just kind of like a action line a bit like that. So this one kind of comes down at an angle, then curves a bit like this, while this one I think is more straight down-ish. And then this one's kind of pointed in the other way. I'll just kind of make it a trapezoid. Simplify it with the knees about here. Boom. And then as for the arm, it kind of shoots up like this, I think. Yeah. Flex that outward curve, I mean. And then her other arm kind of comes down behind her chest a bit. Can you actually see what her other hand is doing, or is it hidden behind the bamboo? Oh, it's holding her sword. Okay. I think we made it too long. Kind of rests just above her kneecap height. In perspective, anyway. Okay, so we got that for the construction. Let's try and make the better details not as bad this time. I think her breast comes out and actually hides part of the arm. Kind of weird doing this where I'm not drawing the clothes, because her clothes are actually covering up a large portion of her anatomy. I guess we'll just do what we can. Kind of weird. That's too pointed. That face looks weird. I don't like that. Could just do it kind of more basic and not actually match the original as much. Is there like more of her of like this side of her face, I guess her right side of her face showing because of the angle? Should I like... Yeah, I think there is. I think I have the guideline wrong. So it should kind of be a bit more like that, I think, with like the guideline more right there, and then yeah, I think so. I am really bad at the face. It's gotta be like one of the things I am worst at. I need to practice that more next. Oh, actually wait, no, I can move that eye further a bit because the guideline's wrong, is what I was getting at. That's almost like too much. Actually, no, it kind of does go over to this side of the face a bit. I guess we could just color in the eyes a little bit, just to... probably colored in too much, but that's fine. Let's actually just go back to this layer and kind of erase the guideline a bit, just because it... or like redraw it in, it almost makes it just look a little worse. Well, now it doesn't really look like she's looking at the camera. Or the viewer, I should say, not the camera. Yeah, I guess you could call it a camera. Now it kind of does. Do I want to draw in the hair? I'm really bad at the hair. Yeah, let's get the rest of the body in first. So... that should be like her back. Because you can't actually see her neck in this shot. And then her arm is kind of like... it's like covered up by her forearm, right? I think so. Okay, that's not that bad of a hand. Forearm could be better, though. I think it's the right length. And then what? She was holding... I'm literally holding my fist in front of me. She was holding her sword. I think her fist would kind of like... oop, didn't mean to click that. Let's see. Honestly, that's probably fine. And then you can't actually really see the blade too well. You like kinda can. So we'll just do that. Kind of smooth out her arm a little bit more. I don't really think you can see the other side of her chest much there. Okay, and now... ooh, I think I messed up weird on her rear section. Maybe? I guess we'll see. Let's see, the thigh kind of curves in there. Ooh, that looks a bit better on the foot, I think. And then for the other thigh, her arm is actually supposed to be kind of like covering it up a bit. Dun, 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 dun. And then this one kind of curves. Honestly, it's probably better suited for stream, huh? But That's fine. Alright, let's go back in and try to, like, if that's her torso. Is that line good? No, that line's not good. Should, like, kind of curve a bit more. Oof, no, definitely not. Okay, we've definitely messed up here a little bit. But that's okay. I think the hand looks good. I like this foot. This one, not as much, but it's alright. Legs are a little thin, though. See if I can't, like, thicken them up. That's a bit better. And then since you can't see her neck, you can't really... I could probably do like that, though, maybe. Should finish the head. Oop, that looks bad. Ooh, and the ears. Do we want to try the hair? Oh, I'm really bad at the hair. I guess we could, like, try it, like, the general shape, maybe. Not even, like, detailed, just... Probably should have done the hair in red, but that's okay. Ooh, wait, that almost doesn't look terrible. Hold on, let's erase the headline. Okay, this side looks bad. So if we just, like, kind of fixed it, perhaps. She's kind of got, like, the hair bands. Color that in, just kind of. Quickly. Woo. Wee. I said I wasn't gonna add details, but here I am. Okay, a little rough, but yeah, her head's like way too big. Let me try like scaling it down some lasso tool magic. I don't want to mess up the hand. So oh, okay, that kind of fixed it. She's not really bent down super far though, but that's okay. So there's that one. Let's compare it. I definitely like the second one of Onby better. Okay, final pose. How long have we been going for? 30 minutes? It's fine. I might speed up through parts if I'm not talking a whole lot. Another layer. Okay, so this one should be fun. Red. It's kind of like just a curve, kind of like that, right? Just like an S curve a bit. With yeah, it's kind of like this. Let's see if we can't get it then. I think that's a bit more like it. Second shoulder you can't really see. I think I'm almost like making her too short compared to the guidelines that I've created, but we'll worry about that later. Kind of like a C curve there with like, so it's like at her waist with another one there. I'm trying to make my lines more confident for these, because that's been a big problem I've had. So that one's in the back, so you can't see it quite as well. Can make that like a little longer. And then she's got... What is this considered? Is this like leg joint, butt, hip? Like when you draw these circles, what are they representing? I know like in construction, like, you know, it's like, oh, joint of the leg, but is that... I need to study the anatomy a bit more. It's like a pseudo kind of curve there. It's like straight, but not completely. And then we'll do knee about right there, in line with each other. And then... I want like a good looking, I mean, I know I could just do triangle, but... just kind of looks a little boring. I guess we can deal with it though. We'll kind of put that line in there to represent the midsection. I almost made the eyes too small. Zoom in. I know I normally do that in blue, but I kind of just wanted to do it in red there for a second. Okay, let's see what we got here then. So, first third curve of the arm. And then it kind of just comes up into the back. I need to make her face look thinner, I think. Can I? Kind of like that. Not terrible. Not super feminine though. Might just because I'm using like too big of a brush size or something. Or I didn't leave enough space, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and try and get in the rest of this arm. And then that's like the rest of the back here. I need to do some more research on how to like draw the bend of the elbow more. Like, is it more blockier, kind of like that? Like pointed? Or is that like too much? It might be too much, but the inside of the arm curves inward, kind of like this, just not too much. Maybe we should do the hand, but now we'll do the arm first. That's not terrible. And then, okay, what kind of shape does her finger make? So it's kind of like a... kind of like that, a little bit. Not terrible. Let's see if we can like thin out the hand a little bit. It's like almost too blocky. Okay, that's okay. Thicken up some of these lines. Does it kind of... Nah, she's wearing clothes, so it's different. Not bad. It's not too bad for the breast side. Oop, I just kind of ruined it there. Okay, so we kind of have that. There's the waist bit. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm like not following the guidelines at all. Hold on. Let me zoom out. I'm zoomed in too much. It's almost like a continuous straight kind of curve. And then this one kind of comes in a bit. Too thick though. Calves too thick. Fix this one. One leg's supposed to be covering the other. That's part of why this is... Let's just like change this whole leg. I think I messed up the guidelines a little bit. Should probably make my eraser bigger to fix it, but I don't care. So this is where we'll kind of have this one covering it a bit there. Comes in, out a little bit. Let's get rid of these. Don't really need them anymore. Ooh, that looks bad. That looks really bad. Yeah, that'll do. We'll cover it up with hair anyway. So it needs to be kind of at a different angle. Ah, that just looks weird. Maybe if I like kind of draw in the knee socks a bit. Not perfect, but it's a start. We'll just kind of quickly do the hair. Just general shape, I think. It's like way too big. Holy crap. Not great, but it's progress. This is definitely better than I have been doing. Especially considering, oh yeah, her knee's like just too low down here. Curves too soon, or like too late, I guess. That's a bit better. And then this one, you probably just shouldn't see that kind of curve there because of the perspective of it, maybe. Kind of draw these triangles in to show the back of the foot. Ooh, that's better. That's not bad at all. Maybe I'll go in and actually clean some of these up real quick. I think the hand, I kind of did okay. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Maybe I just did, but that's alright. Hair's a bit crappy, but it kind of balances it a little bit. Her back almost looks just too small. I mean, you could kind of get away with that if you like stylized it a bit. Alright, that one's not that bad. Let's just go ahead and clean up some of these other blue ones a bit, and then we'll call it okay. We'll shade in the hair a bit. Maybe I'll actually add some hair in the first one, because I don't think I did. This one's growing on me. I think I kind of did okay. Not too terrible. Here, let's actually hide the guidelines. There we go. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me erase this And I know I'm on the wrong layer. Shut up, Photoshop. Okay, cool. So, guess we can drag the poses up to beneath the thing as well, and we'll just pair them together for organizational purposes. Alright, cool. So, let's touch up the last one. Yeah. Then again, maybe I don't want to give hair to this one. I feel like I was gonna make it look worse. We'll try though, I guess. I'm trying to be more confident in my decisions and strokes and stuff. Because the sooner I can get these bad takes out of my system, the better. I don't really like this first one. I feel like I kind of did poopy on it, but that's okay. It was the first one after all. It's alright. It was a learning experience. Okay, so I know I probably went quiet on that for a little bit, but there we have it. 1, 2, and 3 little practice they're not gestures. Gestures are way quicker. Practice sketches looking at reference. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think that's a good stopping point. We're at the 48-minute mark almost, or whatever. But yeah, if anybody's watching right now, thanks so much for doing so. I would definitely like to get more than one upload every 2 weeks. I'd like to do shorts. I've just been kind of struggling to decide what to do for shorts and some other stuff. I do want to stream though. I know I keep saying that, but it's because it's going to happen. It's just I work retail. It's the busy part of the season, so when I come home, I'm just tired. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it. This is progress. We're finally getting some consistency in, and it feels really good to actually feel like I'm making progress for once. So, with that being said, though, I'm Zay, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.